Allow me. I happened to read Sri Ramayana and have few doubts on Saranagati. Here Hanuman is doing Japam on Lord Ram. Come guys, let's go and meet him and clear our doubts. Hanuman, oh the mighty one, who leaped across the ocean and brought hope to all.
Krishna, little one, my strength is but a reflection of my devotion to Sri Ram.
People often talk about the Ramayanam as a tale of valor and battles, but they rarely speak about Saranagati. Can you tell me more about that?
Saranagati, it is the essence of surrender, entrusting yourself completely to the Lord with a deep belief that He will protect you. The Ramayanam is not just a story of courage and warfare, it is also the story of surrender shown by gods, kings, monkeys, and even demons. Valmiki Ramayanam is considered to be the Saranagati Shastram, indicating that the best form of attaining Sriman Narayana is through surrendering thyself through a guru. This is primarily dependent on the strength of the Lord in redeeming us than oneself, who has to painstakingly go through birth and death and follow one of karma, jnana, and margas. The discussion is not about which marga is better over others, but a question of its being suited to an individual and the ease of execution. There are 7 kandams in Ramayanam: Balakandam, Ayodhya Kandam, Aranya Kandam, Kishkinta Kandam, Sundarakandam, Yuddha and the Uttarakandam. Ramayanam revolves pretty much around 14 years and not the 11,000 years which Rama lived. Saranagati is talked about in all the kandams.
Oh, really? Saranagati is mentioned in all kandams. Please elaborate it. I am eager to know who all surrendered.
Balakandam, Devas are hassled by Ravana and they go to Shirabdi and do Saranagati. Tvam Gadim Paramadeva Sarvesham Na Pranattapa. They say they cannot handle the torture of Rakshasas and request that Lord Narayana be born in Bhuloka to save them, to which Perumal tells Devas, Dasavarsha Sahasrani, Dasavarsha Sadanicha, that he will live in Bhuloka for 11,000 years and save them.
Even the Devas did Saranagati?
Yes, child. When in trouble, everyone turns to the one who protects all and surrender.
What about Bharata in Ayodhya Kandam, Hanumanji?
Good. In Ayodhya Kandam, Bharata surrendered too. At Chitrakuta, he begged Rama to return, not to rule, but to serve him. That's called Vachika Saranagati, surrendered through words.
Are there other types too?
Yes. Kayika is by action, like falling at Rama's feet. Manasika is from the heart when one thinks of nothing but him.
Oh, then, even I can do this.
Yes, if the Sharanagatan has full faith, then Sharanagati materializes immediately. If he has partial faith, Perumal still accepts that based on Tavasmi Itta Yachayate and Yatasta Tat Vishaya Matihi. Then he provides conducive environment such as satsangam, discourses, acharya sambandham, and keeps raising the bar of this person until he becomes a full bhakta. In the event, he does not get jnana and vairagyam. Then he takes so much of effort and waits until his antima kala and gives divya darshanam, thereby imparting jnana bhakti and vairagyam in line with his statement, Name Bhakta Pranasyati and Aham Smarami Mat Bhaktam. At no time in his cycle, the person does not fall in life, which is in line with Tesham Aham Samudratham Mrityu.
It is astonishing to know, Hanuman. Everyone must remember, surrender with full faith towards Lord Sriman Narayana. Tell me what is mentioned in Aranya Kandam, Hanumanji, as it is known as Moksha Kandam.
Yes, you are right. This is otherwise known as Moksha Kandam, as Perumal gives moksham freely to several people, including Jatayu, Shabari. In this kandam, rishis in Janasthana do Saranagati for two reasons. Being mumukshus, Saranagati is the obvious thing to do, knowing the Paramapurushan, and save them from Lakshasas in this place. Astadanta Vayam Rajjanu Jitakrodo Jitendriyaha Rakshik Tvaya Dvaya Sasvatu Garbha Bhutas Tapodana. They say that Raghavan should save them as a mother would save a child in the womb. The child in the womb does not ask its mother to protect him or her. Similarly, Raghavan should also protect them as they don't know what's good or bad. Instead of saying that he will save them, Lord Raghavan states that he will utilize the opportunity to help them.
Why did you take Sugriva to Rama?
Because he told me, Sugrivam Saranam Gata. Even though Sugriva had doubts, the only reason Rama accepted him was because he was handed over by an Acharyan, me. That's why he went out of his way to clear all his doubts, providing his capabilities and make him a strong bhakta.
I am already in an imaginary world, seeing the compassion Lord Ram is showing. Tell me more, Hanuman.
We now move to Sundarakandam. There are two Saranagatis done, and importance of it is talked about by Tayar. The first Saranagati was by Kakasura and the second by Trijada, daughter of Vibishana. In the case of Kakasura, he had done an unacceptable sin. However, Tayar pardoned him in Raghavan's presence, and in the second case, Trijada makes a request on behalf of Rakshasis, Prani Pada Pranas Nahi, Maitini Janakatmaja. Alamesha Paritratam Rakshasihim Mahato Bayadu. She asks the Rakshasis to fold their hands, which will be accepted by Tayar, which means it will be by Perumal as well. In this kandam, Tayar educates Ravanan and doing a Sharanagati even though he had committed a sin by kidnapping her. Vihita saha dharmat jnanayaha Saranagatha Vatsalan tena maitri bhavatu te iti jivitu vichasi. She says that if Ravana does Saranagati, Raghavan will accept it and let him go. In this context, approach taken by Perumal and Tayar towards Saranagati is mentioned. For Perumal, Saranagati needs to be done, albeit friendly in the line with Sakrudeva Prapannaya. For Pirati, you don't even have to do that. Simply fold your hands, and that's more than enough. This is referred in Trijada's statement, Pranipada.
Even Ravana could be saved. Really? But he didn't do Saranagati, right?
He didn't. That was his choice. But Vibishana did. And in Yuddha Kandam, his Saranagati is the most complete.
How, Hanumanji?
He left behind his kingdom, brothers, everything, and said, Sarvaloka Saranyaya Raghavaya. He trusted Rama alone.
So, if someone really believes and surrenders, Rama takes care?
True surrender to the Lord involves 6 essential qualities. These qualities made Vibhishana's surrender so complete and pure, unlike others such as Kakasura or Draupadi. Let's go to each one. Under Kunya Samtalpam, willingness to choose what is pleasing to the Lord. Just like a devoted spouse seeks the best for their partner, a true devotee should aim to do what pleases the Lord. Vibhishana, when he pleaded for the return of Sita to Lord Rama, did so not from his own benefit, but because it was in alignment with Lord Rama's wishes. Pratikurya Varjanam, avoiding actions that displeased the Lord. Vibhishana showed this when he left Ravana, his brother, because Ravana's actions were against the will of Lord Rama. He chose to distance himself from evil, rejecting anything that would oppose the Lord. Lakshisyate Vishwasa, faith that the Lord may protect. Even when the Lord feared Ravana, Vibhishana had unwavering trust that once he surrendered, Lord Rama would protect him. This shows a deep faith in the Lord's ability and willingness to safeguard his devotee. Kotubda Varnam, identifying the right protector. Vibishana knew that only Lord Rama could protect him. He understood that no one else could offer the refuge he sought. This clear identification of the right protector was vital in his surrender. Atma Mikshepa, surrender of oneself completely. Vibishana exemplified this by falling at Lord Rama's feet, saying, Sarvaloka Saranyaya Radhavaya Mahatmani, to the Lord, the refuge of all worlds. This was an absolute surrender of his ego, desires, and self-interest to the will of Lord Rama. Karpanyam, humility or complete surrender of desires. When Vibhishana reached Lord Rama's side, he had no further desires. He had renounced everything, including his kingdom in Lanka, seeking only the Lord's grace. This complete humility and giving up of personal desires showed the true essence of surrender.
Hanuman, you explained the verse. Anukulyascha sankalpa pratikulyascha varjanam rakshishyeti vishwasam kotrupta varnam tata atmani shepa karpanaye sartvida Saranagati. So beautifully giving me the true nectar of the verse. Vibhishana's surrender is so inspiring, and as you said, it is a perfect example of true devotion, and you played an important role in guiding him to Lord Rama, didn't you?
No, Vibhishana's surrender was motivated purely by love and the desire to do what pleased the Lord. He surrendered without any personal desire for gain or relief, making his surrender the most complete and pure. Moreover, the role of an acharya or guide is crucial in the process of surrender. In the cases of Sugriva and Vibhishana, me, Hanuman, was the one who took them to Lord Rama, showing that a true guide is essential in helping someone reach the Lord and fully surrender. In essence, Vibhishana's surrender is the perfect example of what true devotion and surrender to the Lord look like. It's like complete, selfless, and rooted in the love of the Lord.
Thank you so much, Hanuman. I will always remember this. True surrender, full faith, and the Lord's protection. What a beautiful lesson.
Let's japa Krishna. Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram.
Hi, this was a little play of mine asking Hanuman the true essence of Saranagati. From the stories of the Devas, Bharata, Vibhishana to the examples of Sugriva and even Ravana, we see how surrender takes different forms. Yet, the purest form is selfless, rooted in love and complete faith in the Lord's protection. You see, dear ones, the path of surrender is the simplest and most profound path to the Lord. When you surrender with a pure heart, free of expectations and ego, the Lord takes care of everything. Just as Vibhishana did, he gave up everything for the love of the Lord and trusted him completely. In this, he became a true example of devotion. Surrender with love, faith, and humility. It doesn't matter where you start from. What matters is the purity of your heart and your unwavering trust in the Lord. The Lord, in His infinite grace, will guide you, protect you, and lead you to liberation. Let this be a life lesson, my friends. Surrender is not weakness, it is the greatest strength. It is the key that opens the door to divine wisdom and eternal peace. Remember, when you surrender to the Lord with full faith, He never lets you fall. Trust in Him. May you all walk the path of surrender, and may Lord Rama's blessings always be with you. Jai Shri Ram.